Beneath the swaying canopies of the North Pacific's kelp forests, a hidden world unfolds in the cool, dappled light. Here, beneath the surface, an ecosystem teeming with life flourishes in the gentle sway of the ocean's currents. Among the towering kelp, a world of extraordinary life thrives, each species playing its part in a delicate balance that has existed for millennia. Sunlight filters down through the kelp, illuminating the ocean floor and revealing vibrant red and purple spheres nestled among the rocks. These are the red sea urchins, Mesocentrotus franciscanus, one of the Pacific's most remarkable inhabitants. At first glance, these creatures may seem simple, almost unremarkable, but beneath their spiny exteriors lies a story of endurance and adaptation. Red sea urchins are among the longest living animals on Earth, quietly persisting through centuries of change. Some red sea urchins have lived for over 2 centuries, their lives spanning generations of humans, silently witnessing the ebb and flow of tides, the rise and fall of civilizations, and the shifting climate of the Pacific. Their slow, measured pace of life is a clue to their remarkable longevity, a strategy built on patience, energy conservation, and resilience. By moving deliberately and feeding on kelp, they avoid unnecessary risks and conserve their strength for survival. Covered in sharp, mobile spines, these sea urchins are living fortresses, perfectly adapted to survive in the dynamic and sometimes harsh subtidal zones stretching from Alaska to Baja California. Their spines protect them from predators and help them navigate the rocky seafloor. Yet their true wonder lies within, a biological secret to longevity that continues to fascinate scientists. By studying the red sea urchin, researchers hope to unlock new insights into the mysteries of aging and the potential for long, healthy lives. The red sea urchin is a marvel of evolution, a silent sentinel of the Pacific's enduring rhythms, and a living testament to the power of patience and adaptation in the natural world. How do red sea urchins defy time? In the mysterious depths of the ocean, these spiny creatures have become a symbol of longevity, outliving almost every other animal in their environment. Their story is not just about survival, but about thriving for centuries in a world that is constantly changing. The answer is negligible senescence, a rare biological phenomenon where aging seems to pause. Red sea urchins don't visibly age, and their bodies show almost no signs of decline, even after decades or centuries. Imagine a 200-year-old urchin, still as healthy, active, and fertile as one just a fraction of its age. Unlike most animals, their reproductive abilities and physical strength don't fade with time. Their secret lies deep within their cells. Specialized genes are always at work, constantly repairing DNA, removing damaged cells, and preventing the buildup of harmful mutations. This extraordinary cellular maintenance is like having a built-in repair crew that never takes a break. Thanks to this relentless upkeep, their bodies remain robust and resilient decade after decade. They don't just avoid disease, they maintain the vitality of youth far longer than almost any other animal. Their slow metabolism, shaped by the cold, stable waters they call home, further protects them. By reducing harmful byproducts and conserving precious energy, they minimize the wear and tear that ages most creatures. Their diet is simple but effective. Feeding on algae at a leisurely pace, they avoid the stress and damage that comes from rapid growth or overeating, supporting their low-energy, long-lived lifestyle. It's the combination of powerful genetic repair and a calm, stable environment that creates the perfect recipe for a long, healthy life. In these conditions, red sea urchins flourish, surrounded by a thriving ecosystem. Red sea urchins don't just live long, they remain vigorous, active, and vital throughout their lives, never succumbing to the frailty of old age. In the end, these remarkable creatures are living proof that a slow, steady approach, paired with nature's own repair mechanisms, can truly win the race against time. Survival in the kelp forest demands more than longevity. It requires defense. The red sea urchin's long, sharp spines pivot in any direction, deterring predators. Hidden among the spines are pedicellariae, tiny, pincer-like claws that clean the urchin and fend off parasites. Some pedicellaria even deliver venomous pinches to unwelcome visitors. Hundreds of tube feet, ending in suction cups, anchor the urchin to rocks and help it move and sense its surroundings. These adaptations, spines, pedicellaria, and tube feet, make the red sea urchin a master of survival. Its body is a marvel of natural engineering, perfectly suited for life on the Pacific seabed. The red sea urchin endures, protected and equipped for the challenges of its underwater world. Red sea urchins often gather in dense groups, forming a spiny carpet across the seafloor. This collective defense makes them formidable against predators like sea otters. Using a five-toothed jaw called Aristotle's lantern, they efficiently graze algae from rocks. In balance, their grazing maintains healthy kelp forests and diverse marine life. But when predators decline, urchin populations can explode, decimating kelp forests and transforming lush habitats into barren plains. As ecosystem engineers, red sea urchins shape the health and structure of their environment. Their grazing creates opportunities for other species, like coralline algae, to thrive. Through their actions, they sculpt the foundations of the nearshore marine community. The red sea urchin story is a reminder of how one species can shape an entire ecosystem. Red sea urchins reproduce through a process called broadcast spawning, where they release millions of eggs and sperm into the open water, letting the ocean currents carry their genetic material far and wide. This remarkable event often takes place in synchrony, with many urchins spawning at the same time, creating a cloud of life in the sea. Success depends on precise timing and the density of individuals. Spawning together in large groups greatly increases the odds that eggs and sperm will meet and fertilize. This collective effort is crucial, as the vastness of the ocean can easily separate these tiny cells. Once fertilization occurs, the resulting egg develops into a microscopic larva known as a pluteus. These delicate larvae drift with the plankton, feeding on tiny algae and organic particles. For weeks or even months, they are at the mercy of ocean currents, traveling great distances and facing many dangers. Eventually, when the larva finds a suitable spot on the seabed, it undergoes a dramatic transformation called metamorphosis. During this process, the larva settles onto the ocean floor and begins to change shape, developing the features of a juvenile sea urchin. The tiny urchin quickly grows its first spines and tube feet, which help it move and cling to rocks. At this vulnerable stage, it seeks shelter among crevices or near adult urchins, hiding from predators and strong currents. Over time, the young urchin invests energy in building a hard protective shell and longer, sharper spines. This slow, steady growth is essential for survival, as it gradually becomes more resilient to threats in its environment. It can take several years for a red sea urchin to reach full maturity. Only then does it join the adult aggregations, ready to participate in the next great spawning event and continue the cycle. This extraordinary life cycle, from a drifting planktonic larva to a well-armored adult, ensures the red sea urchin's enduring presence along the Pacific coast, generation after generation. Their journey is a testament to resilience, adaptation, and the power of transformation in the ocean's ever-changing world. Despite their resilience, red sea urchins now face modern threats. Overfishing for their prized roe uni has depleted populations, especially the largest, most fertile individuals. Climate change brings ocean acidification, weakening their shells and spines. Warming waters disrupt their metabolism and reproduction and increase disease risk. The loss of predators like sea stars has led to urchin population booms, devastating kelp forests. Pollution from coastal runoff further degrades their habitat and health. These combined pressures threaten the stability that allowed them to thrive for centuries. The ancient mariners of the Pacific now face challenges on a scale never seen before. Their future depends on how we respond to these threats. The fate of the red sea urchin reflects the health of our oceans. Protecting them means preserving the vibrant kelp forests and the countless species they support. Conservation efforts include marine protected areas, sustainable fisheries, and restoring natural predators like sea otters. Tackling climate change and pollution is essential for their survival. Every action, from reducing carbon emissions to improving water quality, helps safeguard their world. The red sea urchin teaches us about endurance and the fragility of our planet's ecosystems. By protecting them, we become stewards of the magnificent underwater world. Their future, and that of the kelp forests, rests in our hands.